And we're back at it again. Crammed into our seats with our backpacks, but also leisurely watching dozens of wineries go by. We were on our way back to where this trip all began for us. And first order of business, being at our new location, we need to get groceries. And man, were they ever cheap. I'm not gonna lie, I lost the receipts, but I can definitely say in comparison to Canadian prices, it was a breath of fresh air. Like pasta, bread, meat, and especially wine were so reasonably priced, I honestly kind of convinced myself that we were saving money by going on this trip. Or at least that's how I look at it to make myself feel a little bit better. But it was so much cheaper than where we live back home, so that was a huge plus. So we didn't really realize this until we arrived at our Airbnb that we booked, but it was actually in the edge of Old Town Lisboa. And it was great because it was cute, it was colorful, but most of all, it was nice and quiet. So we got to enjoy that. And then during the day, we got to go out to like the new downtown core of Lisboa and enjoy that where all of the hustle and bustle is. And then when we get tired of that, we just get to go back to our cute and cozy little town. Like, I am so thrilled that we booked the place we did. By the way, when I refer to Lisboa, I'm actually talking about Lisbon. We discovered once we got there that that's what the Portuguese call it, but it seems like everybody else calls it Lisbon. Like, why do we do that? If anybody knows why we consistently call places names that aren't the names of the places, leave us a comment and maybe clear the air because I am royally confused. Anyway, moving on.
We're definitely like the heart of the older Lisbon.
Yeah, I love that. I had no idea it was like the second oldest capital in Europe. That's insane.
Actually, I think I did know that.
It's older than Rome. I didn't know that.
Another reason why we absolutely fell in love with Portugal is that it is legal to drink in public. So naturally, we would often go on our own choose your beverage and view adventure. So that's pretty much what we're doing so far here. And honestly, it's probably one of my favorite ways to explore a town. I don't think you can beat that.
I don't know how they really work it out between neighbors, but the cars are always boxing one another in.
Yeah, weird, eh?
So I'm gonna be honest, I don't typically do a lot of research about what things are and what there is to see before we get somewhere. We just kind of get up and go, and hopefully allow ourselves to be pleasantly surprised by whatever we find.
It does smell like mothballs. It's funny.
A testament to its time.
Yeah, that's
really
crazy.
Smells like mothballs. 500-year-old building, though.
Might not be the best way of doing things, but I think it's my favorite way to travel. It's funny because I know it's just a bunch of footage of us walking around. But looking back, for us, this footage actually is so nostalgic. Like, thinking about the cobblestone, in the tiny little alleyways, in the cute cafes that are scattered throughout the city. We had such a blast here, in Lisbon and all of Portugal. From watching the surf competition, to surviving our first Francesinhas without having a heart attack, and to almost getting blown away in Nazaré. Portugal, I am so glad we were able to come explore, and even though we were with you for a whole month, and you're a tiny little country, I know there are still things we want to come back to discover, so until then, thanks for watching.
Like stand beside one of those.
It's like the Shire in modern day.
Yeah.